Hello and welcome to ACFE Today. Today I have Tim Harvey with me. Tim Harvey is a long-year member of the board of the ACFE UK.
Indeed.
And is one of the speakers of the 2018 ACFE European Conference here in Frankfurt.
Yes, indeed.
Tim, you gave a quite impressive presentation about the use of cryptocurrencies. What is, in your opinion, the main problem and the main use in a criminal way of cryptocurrency?
Well, I think the cryptocurrency has become the choice of the cyber criminal. And that's perhaps for a number of reasons, Robert. One, because it's easy to use. One, because of the anonymity that's attached to it. And the fact that you can buy it cheaply and there's no transactions. And also, you're not going to get the regulator breathing down your throat when you use it. So I think that's the principal reason why we're concerned. We have to be concerned as fraud examiners, because if cryptocurrencies are the choice of the criminal, we need to know about it.
Absolutely. You would say it's like dark places attracting dark people?
I do. In fact, several of the slides I show are from the dark web. And if you go onto the dark web, not something I'd advise, but if you do, you can find there's sites there that sell guns, false passports, false currency, drugs, pornography, ransomware, hacking facilities. And the thing that they have in common is they all take Bitcoin in payment. So this is indicative of the fact that, and it shows quite clearly that it is the choice of currency of the criminal. So we need to be able to make sure we're ahead of the game. We need to understand how Bitcoin works. We need to, if somebody comes to your office and says, I've had my Bitcoin stolen, it's no good saying, what's a Bitcoin, or you need to be able to say, was it in hard storage, was it in cold storage? You need to understand how it works and how you're going to go after it.
If a CFE is doing an investigation and in one or the other way cryptocurrency are crossing his way, what is your main advice for him?
Well, he's going to follow the money, so he's going to need to look at the cryptocurrency. One of the messages that I've tried to get over this morning was, if you're going to investigate something, you've got to understand it. You wouldn't dream of going to a company and start investigating a purchasing process without having a full understanding of it. So you need to get an understanding of that particular cryptocurrency. And there's lots of them out there. I was talking today as well how 2 months ago when I wrote an article about cryptocurrencies in 2014, there were 107. Yesterday there were 1,600, and many of them now are conducting ICOs, or initial coin offerings, and there's fraud in the making there. I'm not suggesting that every one is a fraud. There's been some crowdfunding and successful cryptocurrencies launched, but there is some of them are fraudulent.
Do you think sooner or later the cryptocurrency will be regulated? Will it be possible?
I'm not sure if cryptocurrency will. I think some will. Ripple is a blockchain technology that's starting to be drawn into the mainstream of finance. Certainly the blockchain technology is something that's being used and looked at by the mainstream, and I think it's inevitable that it's going to be used. Again, today in my presentation I alluded to some other technologies that are emerging. Hashgraph is one that's very new by Swirls, and I think that may supersede Bitcoin. It certainly seems to have advantages in scalability, and it doesn't use the vast amounts of power and electricity that Bitcoin uses.
Okay. Last but not least, Tim, it's the first European conference here in Germany, in Frankfurt. What is your impression about that?
Oh, it's a wonderful place, and it was great to see that Frankfurt was sold out weeks before our closing date. The attendance has been good. I think I was talking to Bruce, and I think there's only 6 no-shows, which is an unbelievably low number. Attendance is very high, and it's a fine city to hold it in. Hopefully we can come back to Frankfurt.
So you would say after day one it's already a success?
I hope so. It's certainly feeling that way, and from the feedback I'm getting from the people I've been talking to, it seems as though it's been a great success. I hope the rest of the day continues like this morning and tomorrow as well.
Okay, Tim, thank you very much for this, and see you on the next ACFE event.